always keen to be aggressive, always keen to be involved, but he has noticed a pretty significant drop-off in his ratings in the last few months. Gonna need to hit hard at this major. Techno dead early in this pistol round, out with a 1-for-1.
MongolZ staying aggressive though, reflashing after the HE. They want to keep the pressure on. I love that nade setup. As soon as Techno's contact comes in, MongolZ do a lot of damage. Can they capitalize? Headshot comes through. Timing is awkward, but Mizzino catches the player with nades, and so this round is falling apart at the seams. Imperial crumble in middle. They get met by a very aggressive MongolZ, and no way. The top performer of Imperial at this major in a 1v3 looking for the ace. MongolZ have
the bomb on this journey either. Dropped in a weird spot down here in mid. He runs right by it.
So much time. They've just been able to go wherever they want.
Oh, here's the steps of this top mid player. Blitz nearly giving a kill over, and this is now a bit of info for no way to react to. You see that long push. He anticipates that he's only got a 1v1 ahead of him, but into a red-hot Mizzino. 4 kills in the pistol round.
What a surprise. Guns for $1 yet again. Not tired? Stop wasting time and money on junk. With Hellcase, your inventory will turn into a fairy tale.
MongolZ just had so many moves being made in lower, in cat, in mid doors. Oh, welcome back to the major controllers. Headshot through the door.
Had that stage 1 appearance with the Chinggis Warriors out in Austin. Able to field 1 win over a Brazilian squad, no less. It was over Arts Fluxo. But other than that, ended up being a pretty rough tournament.
Ooh, try with armor M4. 20 seconds, though. That's the problem. No smoke. They can flash this cross. It's winnable.
Time's very low. You've got to be clean as you try and make it over. And with 2 kills out of Blitz and 9-10 on this hold, they're going to deal with it quickly. Stop that from becoming much of a problem.
So still a stressful round for the MongolZ. I don't think they could take that one for granted when timing is important. Imperial have to go through.
Oh, and there's that re-smoke. Leaves him with the only option really to play it forward with Cello dead on his lurk. Techno just turns into that flash at the awkward timing. And so they will break through. Having to play through that late smoke from controllers. The MongolZ a man down as they look for this retake. And it will just force the save out of them. Even though they've tried to play a confident game thus far, they know when a round is too far gone. They'll get out with 3. You know, like right now, as this team, you're kind of playing like the best CS you ever have. That's the way that it's feeling after this stage 1, a stage 2 run.
Oh,
Controllers, nice way to open in this round. Quick double out towards long, and we'll hold that thought because the MongolZ enter a commanding position here. A round that they only have 2 guns in. They're about to get a bunch more from these kills out towards the long side, and now they're armed. Now they're dangerous in a 5-on-3 as well. Won't be easy for Imperial to battle back into this one.
I'm surprised they let them get those guns.
Blitz, the only guy without a weapon, just donning this deagle down here in middle, but he's got 9-10 coming through to help him. And there's that trade. Everyone's armed, everyone's deadly. For Try and Cello, this isn't an easy task. Low HP on the first man they're facing in controllers. They've spotted him now, and it will be hard for controllers to get away with much in this position. Molly forces him wide. Round starting to slip away from the MongolZ, and with Cello taking even more space, Imperial, they've got this 2v4 down to a 2v2 in the post plant.
Molly's a problem. MongolZ peek with it, but the spray comes in, and Cello saves his teammate. Double kill right at the end to add to a 3-kill round for Cello.
Maybe if they fall down 0-2 and they hit that slump again, it can be hard to tap back into this, but this is where they are at their most dangerous. So the MongolZ really have to dial in. This is a late round play, and with Mizzino opening it up, no way dead first. A 5v4 for the MongolZ. And a chance to slow the roll of Imperial on this T side. Here's the long wrap for Skulls. He'll get out with a double. Blitz doesn't know where to look as he's getting pincered on both sides. Bit of an optimistic swing from Try, and the bomb drop in at the site. There's no one in this. Blitz puts on a show. Head on a swivel. He'll secure that round. And now they throw in these corridor smokes, sending Skulls on a lurk out into middle. This is an attempt at misdirection, and he's going to try and play it through in CT. Controles, as he's looking to help out his teammates, gives his life away. And now they have this CT player to worry about. Skulls, an unknown factor, can cut down rotations, but it all hinges on actually getting into the site. Skulls might fire off for his, but no backdoor open. 10 seconds for No Way. Oh, that's a quick shot on Mazinho. And he's in with a chance. Low on health, but it's 9-10 he's up against. On with the AWP. No Way. This would be a very important round. And they're left looking on, seeing if he can do it. Orb shot rattles past. No Way. Time to put in a fresh mag and ready himself for the fight ahead. 9-10's creeping in. Ready for this swing up ramp. No Way. Looking to return Imperial to form, and he'll get them there. Brings them right back in a dust 2 with that clutch.
Unreal as well. He has to go for this spray. I thought it'd be an instant headshot on the ramp, but...
And so now it's not a game where your 2 mistakes have cost you dearly. You've kind of leveled that out a little bit. You've capitalized on the MongolZ' mess-ups. And now they come through with one hell of a pace that the MongolZ weren't fully ready for. And they're still not triple layered on this long peak. 9-10 had to hit that.
And No Way had to punish. MongolZ were full flash off their own reflash as they turn back to the corner. So if he swings, he's going to get at least 1 kill there. Now they're left with nothing. 3v5. Chance eludes them. Nice boost to get something here out of the round for Imperial. Don't count them out in these positions. Try posted with the AWP as well. And no one's scaling here for Imperial. MongolZ have confirmed that. So they have time to pick positions and set up. Nade's getting juggled. Re-smoke. Will Imperial respect this? A risky swing out, but Blitz is all about risk. Spam Skulls through that corner would be very Blitz.
I think it's something that these Stage 3 teams are going to have to adjust to coming in for squads that started in Stage 1 in the case of Imperial, or teams that began in Stage 2 even.
Let's see how they deal with this. MongolZ 4 players about to fight together here in middle and catwalk off of that contact. Cello's rifle removed immediately, and now MongolZ go.
Oh, good trades out here in mid. That aggression. The MongolZ hoping that this was a killing uppercut. Go into the crossfire, established in middle. And this one gets flipped on its head. Try with 2 pivotal kills on this AWP. And a 4v2 now. Imperial tell themselves, we've done the hard part. We just can't mess up the ending. They're going to keep it low and slow. As far as they're concerned, there's plenty of time left to work with. Vinny on the arm with a P250. The rest of the team moving over. And this would be a wild round to break through on, giving Imperial a chance to finish strong on the half. There's a bit of aggression from 9-10 on this AWP out towards long, but he stands to miss every single timing. So you're looking at Techno, and you're saying you have to multi-kill. If the MongolZ want to win this, he's got to stop the tunnel's spillover. Tucked in at the car, playing the long game. Vinny gives chase, and what a clear. Barrels in, over the top. Imperial, not where they expected to find success, but they've managed it. Thanks to that try AWP, they stopped the aggression from the MongolZ. And they could still split this half right down the middle.
Such a captain's play for Vinny, just knowing I've got to put his crosshair in the wrong place. If I just swing him, he can multi-kill us. If I jump over the box, he's never going to be able to adjust for a second kill. And he doesn't even get to the first. Vinny flying in. Picked up a 1v2. They've had the clutch factor in this game. Crazy cool in the last round. Crazy cool. And even Blitz is surprised.
You're relying on a big multi-kill round here. 9-10. They're coming into him on this AWP. He's got to be damn near flawless with it. Drop down into the spawn.
Insane.
Cello catches him straight away. A lurk out here on long would really seal the deal. Mazinho seems wise to their tricks. They've seen Skulls on these long lurks before. This time it's No Way in position to do so, but it won't matter. Cello arrives, shoots him in the back. Imperial looking for a tied half. There's that late long lurk springing to life, and for Techno 4K, even if he lives up to his name, even if he says what it does on the tin, it wouldn't be enough. Cello, fantastic round to send us into that second half. Only plugging those holes now. Thankfully, the Mongols themselves start off pretty slow here, and so not a chance to capitalize yet, but it might be about to happen. There's a fight ready to take place out here on short. No way with some awkward misses. And he won't live to tell the tale. Tries to bound out. MongolZ gives chase. And as you attempt to stem the bleeding here with aggression, you might end up playing into their hands even more. Techno misses that opportunity to punish the tunnels push, but Imperial, the spread so thin right now. Only one man in the A site. Good shot from Tri. Vinny moves in to lend a helping hand. This was a 5-on-3, now 4-on-2. And surely there's no recovering this for Imperial.
Yeah, as soon as a ramp player dies, Mongols can continue scaling. There was a moment there. I was a bit scared for them, but able to get that bomb put down, and Techno recedes from the B side. 4-on-2. Got to move quick without a kit.
Ooh.
Vinny headshot, but they don't need to fight on default. MongolZ can tuck in and play off his teammate here. He's trying to do so. Poking and prodding. Vinny gets another. No way, they're back on. Cello 1v1. Techno's close. He's committed. Cello knows he hears the steps. Techno swings out and finishes that fight he started at B. Whew, it comes a bit too cautiously close for the Mongols, but a pistol round is locked in.
Gotta hope they can get past the Tri AWP.
Got stuck.
Blitz with the drop down, attempt to scale. Cello plays through the smoke and Tri hits his. I really like that from Cello. You think about how he ended that first half of play with the CT drop down. He knows exactly what he's up against there. And the second he hears Blitz searching for that AWP, he plays through the smoke. And the Mongols make it out with a bomb plant here, but a 3-on-5, far from easy, far from comfortable. 2 grouping over towards long, 3 down here in CT. Mazinho in a strong position to try and shut down the CT push. This is allowed because Techno holding onto the flank, but he's caught by Long. And in a second, everyone from the Mongols is dead.
Players' cheeky moves.
This is like, you know, this is the hard thing about playing Imperial. Like we say, they're playing their best team CS that they've ever played with this squad, right? Like everything is working, everyone is synergized. And you see that in how these rounds go. Great flash play out towards Long. MongolZ looks to alleviate this pressure. The trades go either which way. And again, it's very reactive. Imperial there to keep this from getting out of control. That could have been a disastrous start. Instead, it's been recovered, and you might go on to sweeten the deal. Mazinho on this mid-push, getting baited in by the spam and the reload. Stands to give another kill away. Wasn't prepared for Skulls up close. There's so much intention behind every one of these moves that Imperial are making. For the Mongols, the other problem is, even if you have sick team play ideas, there's really only 2 players looking super switched on right now. It's the captain Blitz, and it's Mazinho there alongside him.
He's gone cold.
Been a kind of quiet game from everyone else.
The active flank here from Vinny. Will he realize they're already out mid to B? Skulls is so dialed in on tunnels, he might get caught from the window. It's just on timing now, and Mongols have the better side of it. This is a free bomb plant here for the Mongols. Skulls will not know until it's too late, so bomb down, 2v2 post plant with an AWP as well. Suddenly, the odds flip. Util favors Mongols, double mollies. Imperial. Oh, more being picked up. He's got a second molly. This is a hard round for Imperial.
Tries util of his own. He's exchanged some with Vinny. They're going to try and tee him up with a flashbang here. It better be a damn good flash out of Tri.
It's
too late. Re-mollied twice in the window.
3 times.
Let's see if they're actually down and give this a go. Molly on a back plat, flash in through the window. Timing goes a little astray, and MongolZ getting out with that kill. Living to tell the tale. It does enough for the Mongols. Finally, a big round from MongolZ as he puts up 3. Instrumental to their success there.
The controller's back in lower. Makes you feel like Mongols want to get tricky with this.
They just don't really have the time to. There's no more tricks to play. You got 20 seconds, boys. You got to get a move on here. They've been slowed by this early util. Blocked again with another one down in the site. even these smokes feel weird. You don't really know the intention behind MongolZ's smoke out from Goose. Time running real low. Sun setting on this round, and there's MongolZ to make it so. 9-10 might reclaim one, but the victories are short-lived here. Great round leveled against the MongolZ, time getting the better of them, and Imperial, I think they're starting to realize that even though they can come through with these aggressive plays, and it's good that they have to keep the MongolZ on their toes.
They're forced into that A setup, and it's a perfect setup with Skulls hidden. Flash play, back to the aggression, back to the punish. Techno removes that rifle in this round. Try needs to turn. Thin the herd.
Gets gone on in time. Good catch for Try. Gonna hang around for a little bit more here, not without its risks, but he sees value in trying to get as many shots off as he can with the AWP before that bomb is planted. Big question for me is Cello, does he ever take his eyes off of Long? Because MouZ can now afford to play this very, very late. There's no pressure to go too soon. You can wait till your team in the site call that they're fighting from Long. And so MouZ feels like he has all the time in the world as long as his site players stay alive.
No way.
Good catch for Controllers. There's the late play out of MouZ, waiting for his teammates to take contact. Still has a lot more to do with Cello on a tear. And MouZ closing in. Defuse being held. MouZ might have to leave it to chance. There simply isn't time. Cello coming through for Imperial. Huge 3K.
There's just been so much clutch factor on Imperial in this BO1 on Dust 2. Not today. And shut down by Cello. The man of many multis. 4 kills, swing in, Try steals the ace.
Oh, Cello even said something to Try.
Come on, man, he had it.
Man, he had have that. Cello had that all damn day.
He definitely had it.
And dude, this is what we're talking about, man. When Cello gets fired up, when he is tapped in, when he's in his element, you get some crazy games out of this guy. Of playing CS, so these super safe, super orchestrated rounds. They normally thrive in the chaos.
Oh, poor Blitz.
MongolZ catching 2, and all to try and bait them in a Vinny, who's donning the MP7 here. Cuts down the first player out through the tunnels, but the job's not done. Vinny, second kill found. It's all eyes on MouZ, who needs the ace clutch. 7 seconds, bomb drop. Even though he's dealt with Vinny, Try will never give him the chance. It's the second ace denied by Try this game, and that one may be the most important yet. Imperial in pole position. How come the blocks hadn't come through?
Imperial have trusted in their retakes as well, so they don't feel stressed about risking this with a triple B base setup. Bliss is trying to fake on Catwalk by dropping nades, but Cello's not in middle to hear this. He's in B.
Vinny with the spot. Smoked in the tunnels. The MongolZ no choice but to play through. They weren't ready for a third man. Caught by mid. Blitz on a good timing. And now into a 2-on-3. You might just think about saving here,
really?
even though they've got money going forward. This late in the game, you don't want to be broken. You don't want to leave anything to chance. And so the MongolZ back-breaking B play potentially thin the herd, make life easier for the rest of Imperial in the long run.
And mid-to-B might keep him there. He mollies, he runs. Or at least he shifts. This is still an execute for MongolZ.
But it's a rough position to try and excel from. Blitz again on this drop down. Caught by the try push. They've cancelled Blitz like this twice. So ready. They know his moves. They know what he's going to do.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Into the no-scope. Try doesn't land it, but that's the conviction you're playing with. Down to take these risky moves now. 5v3 in the retake. We say this often, but you've done the hard part. Now you've just got to finish the job. Leaving themselves in a good spot. They still have util on Skulls and Vinny as well, just to try and harass these players a little bit more. Flash goes high for the push out long. There's the swing, and it gets shut down. The remaining 3 creep up CT. Big kill from Vinny to open. Molly displaces the short player. It's Controllers, the joker in the pack that they weren't ready for. Defuse being held, and Controllers goes on to deny. Couple of high-impact rounds down the stretch. This one, Try's been largely left out of the picture in these last couple of rounds. He gets to bring the AWP into the final round of play, and he's been instrumental whenever he's donned it. He stopped a number of these A hits. Cello as well, he's been playing a great game. Risks it all on a short push and goes right in to a very patient Controllers.
What a comeback for Controllers, though, because he's, again, won 2 of the 3 gun rounds for the MongolZ in this T side. Again, shows up, gives us an opener right when the MongolZ were down.
Good pull back for Skulls over here in mid, and you see him going B. Don't think that's going to stop the Mongols, though. Imperial, last time they had 3 players here. Everyone had rifles. They had everything they needed. They couldn't stop the B hit. Now it's just 2, Vinny and Skulls. They've got to shut this down. Skulls with the first 2 in. Here's that lurk from Blitz again, causing problems for Imperial. And bomb now planted. Try and no way. This is where the gamble of the armor could come back to haunt you. Try first man on the scene. Swings out from the window. And it's all left onto Blitz, but donning the AWP, you know he likes to wield this gun. No way, if he gets a move on, he could end this round. He could stop it in its tracks. Try, just don't play yet. Give no way time. Turn around for Blitz, but a missed shot cost him, and this one goes into overtime.
Oh my goodness, Skulls walked so Imperial can run all the way back into bonus play. Their second overtime.
All that talk about, you know, minimizing risks in the BO1s. That goes away a little when you first hit OT, right? This one round at the beginning, it's where you feel the most emboldened, and so Imperial try and play it forward, but that break on the smoke has cost them a man, and we try fooling the AWP is removed from play. Seen the weapon pickup too, a bit of info there for 9-10 to work with. Knows about a player on the left side of mid from just that gun disappearing. Long con play for No Way, who's out here at the back of Goose. That's going to give a lot of room to the Mongols.
He's also got to care about Long. Where's his crosshair at right now? Because if Mongols walk all the way up, you know they're clearing this position. He's got so much to worry about.
Oh, and Cello won't spot this either. Flash only just going in now. The fact that Blitz is so far forward catches them by surprise. And so Skulls, you thought that hulking individual effort of the 3K at the end of the half, at the end of regulation, that was going to be his crowning moment. They would ask him to go even bigger here, but money is a problem in OT, especially with the AWP.
9-10 takes space while the first AWP distracts, and Try is on this line, so should be try time.
Controller's next in, and Try wasn't ready for it. Good pickup for Blitz down in the tunnels as well, and so pressure really on here. You're out of position on 2. That's how you're feeling anyway, and with the Mongols closing in on a B hit, Controller's the molly not spreading deep enough.
Heard him cross.
Knows they've made it by again. This mid backstab, but that is an awkward whiff. And Skulls has been burned by backstabbing mid players all throughout this game. It was about time he got one back. No Way's far removed. They don't have flashes either to play in for this retake, so you're left hinging on something miraculous here if you're Imperial.
Got to make it work.
Smoke for tunnels or the bomb. Molly to come out and try and displace a player at car, but no one there. You've nullified one angle. There's still many more to clear. Smoke in at tunnel. Mazzinho plays it forward. Spotted on that push. Kill back as well. And Imperial had no business picking it up that easily. I feel much the same way. I think Imperial as a team look better. But the Mongols... Oh, it's really awkward out here on Long. No way. That. If he can dip, you'll take a 4v4 here. Oh, Spam even connects on a Controller's. Blitz is past the molly. Oh, but it won't matter, Cello. When things go right for Cello, they go really right. The Spam at Long, even on that missed timing at short, mid jump up, still good for the kill, but the job's not done yet. Cello, more is demanded, more is required. How much further can he take this? Cello wants to go all the way. 9-10, push through, denied, and Imperial win out the half.
Dude, when he gets one kill, he just doesn't stop, does he? He just keeps throwing himself back in. Huge 3K from Cello. Nice shot. Controllers putting his ult to use and defeating the B player as well.
Dude, losing Skulls here is actually really rough. He's like the tunnel's control player. He'll try and watch for aggressive moves. It's fine because you have Cello here to take up position, but it hamstrings him now. It looked like he wanted to go and join the rest of the team. He now kind of has to fill Skulls' shoes. And so you lose a serious bit of opening power, and it won't really come to impact you too much if you do just follow through on this B play. And that's kind of what Imperial are looking like they want to do. Their hands feel tied here. They don't have map control out towards mid. They don't have catwalk. They don't know what's happening at long. The only info they have is that this AWP is present over here in B, and they want to try and challenge it.
Controller is trying to block that smoke, but it's Vinny out middle who goes 1-for-1. Blitz trying to save his teammate in this B side as a shotgun in the AWP. He's just got to fire off and hope for the best. Missed chance, try responds. Blitz is here in time, and he's keeping MongolZ in the advantage. He might go one step further or one step behind. No way. Stuck in the corner, forced to commit. 1v2 for try. Can he redeem himself? Not today. MongolZ level out 14 apiece. Blitz, man, he is just unstoppable. 2 kills right now can set you up to win.
Very little time, and into control as they go again.
Flash.
Both AWPs in at B. Every missed shot going to cost you dearly here, and Controllers never gets a chance to fire. Vinny, he knows where Blitz is coming from. He knows how to handle him. Patience is a virtue for the captain of Imperial, and a buzzer beater of a round. They play into that B site with 20 seconds left, not even. They needed those kills instantly.
Yeah.
Skulls and Co provide an Imperial reach match point.
They get 3 shots off in that B side, Imperial, and none of them connect, or MongolZ rather. Imperial go for this A hit. Blitz Molly buys a few more seconds, but does that just buy time for Skulls? Oh, they hear that.
Yeah,
they
tag just
hear
connected.
that.
MouZ going to nade this open. There's the opening kill. They deal with the lurker. Blitz on the follow-up. And now just a 3-on-5. Imperial limp, move in. They get past Blitz. Cello has been on a heater all throughout this game. With him still alive, maybe there's some faith.
No way.
Try provides cover. This was a 3-on-5 for Imperial. They've battled their way back in. And Cello just keeps finding success. Backstab for Try. The MongolZ House of Cards set to come tumbling down if Techno can't clutch up. Imperial, at the first time of asking, swing for the close. Techno 4K, iced out, missed shots from short, knows where both players are, but never given the chance. It's Cello playing them like a fiddle. Runaway round for Imperial, and they stun in this opening game of Stage 3.
What a surprise. Guns for $1 yet again. Not tired? Stop wasting time and money on junk. With Hellcase, your inventory will turn into a fairy tale.